rocket fuel.
It's Game Day Prime. I got Prime in studio. One time only. at least until next week when we make you get back here again. That's all right. He was excited because we had a really, really good Sunday night football game, at least on paper. You had the unbeaten Patriots taking on the road. And, oh, look who's getting his Hall of Fame ring.
I wouldn't even thank him because if I had known Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, the whole crew was there, I would have picked Baltimore.
Yeah, we would have been doing the show.
You're not going to play bad in front of Dad and them.
Hey, how about first drive, Lamar Jackson? You ain't stopping that.
You can't stop that.
Nah.
Can't teach that, you can't coach that, you can't stop that.
They possessed the ball in the first quarter for 12 minutes and 48 seconds, most by any team this year.
That's the target. You keep the ball out of Tom Brady's hands, you will have success.
Second quarter now, and in Gus we trust, as in Gus Edwards, a forgotten guy, but he can be productive.
Well, you got two other guys you worried about right there on that play, and you slip it to Gus, touchdown.
It's 17-zip, and easy.
They're not used to that.
Easy now. Hey, do your job. Do your job. And you know what? They do because, oh, no. No. You're up 17 now. They just hang on to the punt.
Here you go.
Yep.
That changes momentum instantly.
Yeah, that was Cyrus Jones muffing it. And then that means Tom Brady to Mohamed Sanu in his second game as a Patriot. Gets his first TD, and at 17-7, he had a feeling it was going to start to turn a little bit because now it's 17-10.
There you go.
Third and goal at the 6, and James White, he is ruled just short. The play would be reviewed because it looked like he tripped over his own feet.
And he tripped over his lineman's feet.
Yeah, and no touchdown. No touchdown. But look at the amount they trailed in the first half and then compared it to Week 9. Third quarter at 17-13. This is a game changer. Yeah. Julian Edelman trying to make a play.
The Jews don't make those type of mistakes. A huge play, huge change of momentum right there.
That's Marlon Humphrey, who's had a really good year for the Ravens, returning it and styling it, and they're back up 11. Now, the Pats trying to come back, and James White, he's going to bully his way in. So New England's back within 4. Tom Brady's like, okay.
We got a game.
But here come the Ravens. Ensuing possession, Lamar.
See, this kind of stuff right here, man. This kind of stuff right here. Kids, don't try this at home. That's a grown man out there.
Who's trying that at home? I want to meet that person. So it gets down to the 5-yard line. 2 plays later, second and goal. Nick Boyle, the stud blocking tight end, finally gets that elusive first touchdown that Lamar Jackson wanted to get him a few weeks ago, according to our Michael Silver. Yes, I wrote an outstanding column on that, how I wanted to get Nick Boyle, and so it finally happened. And then Brady trying to air it out to Sanu, but that's Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas making plays as usual. Brady up under duress, throws it up, just like a punt right there. That's what he's thinking anyway.
His second pick of the year. Yeah, he can strike a pose, even against the unbeaten Patriots. Then it's Jackson. Mark Ingram, is he a perfect Raven?
Unbelievable. Moving the chains. 21 reasons, man. I love the way he approaches the game.
And then 9 plays later, it's Lamar again.
Can't stop this.
Look at this.
Can't deal with it.
Orlando Brown drags him in. Basically picked him up and said, "You just get in here, kid. I want you in the end zone." That's pretty good. Patriots allowed as many touchdowns Sunday as they had all year entering Week 9, and that was 4 and 4. And so now the Ravens get the W. And so what we learn about Baltimore?
We learned that Baltimore is who we think they are running the football. They're the number 1 rushing team in the NFL, and they showed why they are. You cannot stop that 3-headed monster. You got a fullback hitting it. Now you got a running back hitting it. Then you got the read option, and he throws off all plays as well. Lamar Jackson went through his progressions. He was flawless out there today, protected the ball. But the time of possession, I think they kept the ball for 36 minutes. That means Tom Brady is not handling the ball as much as normal, and that's tremendous.
All right, so let's say that these two teams lock horns in January, but let's say the game's in Foxborough. Okay. And by the way, Baltimore might end up being the 1 seed. We don't know. This team can travel. I know it's not the defense we're used to seeing with Baltimore in years past, but this offense can.
They can travel because they can run the football.
Right.
In any inclement weather that you may get in the playoffs, they can travel. The thing is, defensively and coach-wise, schematically, can you come up with a scheme, once again, to curtail this Tom Brady-led team? You got a couple turnovers. You got some big plays. I don't know if it's going to be like this if they had to play this game in New England. But what Baltimore did tonight was let everyone know that they are real.
All right, 20 seconds here. For weeks, we've been saying the distance between New England and the rest of the AFC is a monumental gap. Mm-hmm. How close is it between New England and Baltimore after Sunday?
We didn't expect New England to go undefeated. No one expect. We don't expect anyone to go undefeated.
There was a lot of people talking about that.
Who?
There's a lot of people that were saying 16-0, 16-0
No,
if they get past Baltimore.
I never thought that. I don't think nobody's going undefeated.
Up here,
no one's going undefeated. So you know they were going to have a blemish on their record. But how they lost, let me tell you something. They will make adjustments and they will come back stronger. But Baltimore will too. They proved that they can run the ball. They're not afraid of New England, and they out-physicaled New England in every facet.
Is it here? Is it? Help me out.
It's tight.
Move my hands. Where
it's
is
tight,
it?
Man. It was just their day. It was their day. It was their day.
Is it this tight?
It was their day. It was their day today.
Okay. It was the Chargers' day as well.
Yeah,
so they took on the Green Bay Packers.
I couldn't believe this one, man.
Phillip Rivers.
I picked some garbage.
He's one of 3 teams that he had never beaten before Sunday. Aaron Rodgers came in red hot. 8 touchdowns. No picks his last 2 games. And you know what? If you can get to Aaron Rodgers, you can affect him a little bit. Joey Bosa.
He's not going to move too much. Let me tell you something. Ingram and Bosa, that may be one of the best tandem of rushers in the NFL.
Yeah, we saw Bosa. Here comes Ingram. They held the Packers to 50 yards in the first half.
Are you kidding me?
Second fewest in the Rodgers era.
Hey, Pack, how about running the ball?
They didn't do much of that either.
They don't want to. That's their problem.
Third quarter, it's now 12-0. Green Bay defense actually did okay at that point. 3rd and 16. Rodgers looking for Devontae Adams back for the first time since week 4 because of that toe. You know all about bad toes.
Yep.
Get a little funky.
Toe hurting right now.
Yeah, and then is it? Mm-hmm. Because the air conditioning's on. J.K. Scott has that punt blocked. That's an 8-yard punt.
Wow.
Good job by Drew Tranquill. He's swatting it away. Hey, Melvin Gordon. We're like,
they should have paid the man, first and foremost. That's why they're in the situation they're in now.
Really?
Yep.
You know, he finally paid off. His first 4 games had been held under 50 yards from scrimmage in each of those games. Here, he was big time. Not 1, but 2 touchdowns. 20 carries, 80 yards.
Yep, they're 28th running the football. That tells you a lot. That's how bad they need this man to be productive.
And Phillip Rivers had his best game, it felt like, in a little while as well. Almost 300 yards passing.
Real could do it, man.
Huh?
He could ball.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, that offense got held to 184 total yards.
Wow.
It wasn't good. As for Philly Riv, we know that he's the oldest guy in the locker room. Apparently, he's bringing his younger teammates with him to the post-game press conference.
To me, the keys today were don't turn it over and score in the red zone and sustain drives. You know, don't give these guys the ball too much. Don't let Aaron be on the field too much. And that was a combination of our defense doing a great job and us staying on the field and getting first downs. But we got to do a better job in the red zone. I was afraid those field goals early were going to hurt us.
Yeah, they're great players. I mean, they didn't really – I think they pressured 1 or 2 times the entire game. A lot of 4-man rushes, and they got they got after us a little bit up front. So, we got to get back to protecting and throwing the ball on time and being accurate. And this is a good slice of humble pie for us.
All right, so
2 more kids, you have a whole offense, right?
Yeah, he does.
He has 9.
He does have 9.
He making plays on and off the field. But go ahead.
Stop.
What?
We know what he does during the bye weeks. Apparently. Okay, so Packers. Every team has a stinker,
right?
At some point, no matter how good you are.
That was it.
Okay, so big picture, it's not terrible, right?
No, they gotta want to run the ball more. They have the backs that can do it.
Yeah.
Darn it, they got the call. They can do this, but it seems as though they're not dedicated to it. I'm glad to have Adams back in the saddle, which would elevate their offense. But it seems like they need to trust the running game a lot more than they do. And defensively, man, I don't know what was going on today.
I don't think there's much of a bluept here.
No.
Really? It's just,
no, it's not a blueprint. Because, first of all, you don't have the personnel. Who has 2 defensive ends that can rush like that?
Not a lot.
Not a lot of people. And those guys brought that heat
today. They did.
God, they brought it today.
Yeah.
Hold Aaron Rodgers on the 200 yards total offense. Come on, man.
All right, real quickly, I got 30 seconds on this about the Chargers. Like 4 and 5, years past, we've seen them kind of turn it around.
Yeah.
Okay, do you believe? Yay? Nay?
It's hard, man. It's hard because they're trick-or-treating. I don't know who they are. I don't know. Take off your mask, man. Let me see who you really are. I don't know that. They haven't shown me who they are. And there's no way they could go where they want to go with a 28th ranked run offensive. No, it's no way. You gotta find Melvin Gordon. Find a way to consistently give him the ball. Give him 20 touches. 20 to 25 touches, you straight.
But it wouldn't shock you if they still have 2 more with Kansas City. They could end up running the table. They could go 11-5. They could win the. I mean, wouldn't knock your socks off.
It wouldn't knock my socks off.
Are you wearing socks? Because there's some days where you're not.
I am wearing socks.
Oh, they're nice.
But
classy.
They've done it before.
Yeah.
But I don't trust it this year.
All right. Well, we'll see if the run continues this.